Hello. Thank you for the introduction. My name is Maciej. I'm from Poland, so unfortunately I'm not speaking Czech, so we're gonna cover today's topic in English. So yeah, how to collect funds more efficiently in the cross-border e-commerce. First things first, I'm gonna cover a little bit about Ebury. What are we doing? Where are we come from? So in the first place, just a question. Who have ever heard about Ebury? Okay, some hands, very good. Okay, so let's jump into who we are. Actually, Ebury is, Ebury is a financial institution. We are the payment institution based in Belgium. But originally, we are coming from UK, from London. This is where our headquarters is currently. But we are covering basically almost all continents. We are based in 25 countries, 38 offices. And well, basically from 2019, the main ownership is from Banco Santander, the one in city Santander in Spain. So they are having like 66.7% of the percentage of the ownership. And what we are doing on a daily basis, this is what we are actually covering are settlements, payments, FX risk and cash management using some type of the forward transaction to freeze the margin. But basically from the past 3 years when we joined the Amazon PSPP, which is Payment Service Providing Program, we also are focusing on the e-commerce side, not only the classic B2B business. We are part of the SWIFT, single euro payment as well, and faster payments in UK. And why I wanted to give you some examples about how to settlement the incoming funds from the marketplaces, because due to we are having only 15 minutes, I'm going only to cover the marketplaces, not the e-shops. But after the presentation, if some of you will have some kind of the questions, we are on the first floor and there is an e-commerce team from Ebury, so feel free to join us and ask some questions. But as all you probably know, the e-commerce boom was on a very high level during the pandemic situations. So starting from 2020, but after the few years in Poland, for example, because those data and the surveys that we made were made in Poland, so the data is coming purely from Polish e-commerce. We noticed that the local e-commerce just dropped a little bit, but that was a really good space for the cross-border e-commerce. So many of our clients decided to go abroad, not only to sell on, well, in Poland, the most recognizable marketplace is Allegro. Probably you're familiar with it. Also, I think that they bought a year ago a mall in Czech Republic. So our clients started to go abroad, and we did the survey, and 60% of the declared e-shops already sell abroad, which is very, very good. 37% of the companies plans to start cross-border operations within next 3 years, which is also a very good sign. And 20% of the surveyed e-commerce stores are active in more than 10 countries, which is really, really impressive. So I'm gonna cover the settlements because some of our clients didn't realize that how some of the marketplaces are charging them extra on the FX rates and FX exchange. So the first classic model is, so when, for example, you're going to sell abroad to one of the marketplaces, it doesn't matter which one, but most of them, they're having almost the same settlement policy and paying policy. So, for instance, if you're selling on Amazon on Germany, it's going to be the easiest case. So what you wanted to do is to open the euro account, obviously, because you're going to sell in euros. But the thing is, and the trick is, that marketplaces, most of the marketplaces, they are actually recognizing the IBAN, not the currency. So even if you are going to, let's say, Komerční bank in Czech Republic, and you wanted to open euro account, then the IBAN will start with CZ. In Poland, it starts with PL. So the marketplaces are recognizing this starting number, which is CZ or PL, and they are making the exchange from euro to your local currency. So this is the first conversion. So when the money comes, obviously if it is Czech koruna and it's jumping into your local euro account, then the bank is going to make another FX spot transaction, which is going to be really frustrating because one of my clients, the record was 12% of both of the transactions. Unfortunately, sometimes it's really hard to pick it up where the margins go because most of the marketplaces, they are having so long terms and the policy covering a lot of different areas, charging clients from the different angles. So sometimes it's really hard to figure it out where is this loss. And in most of the cases, it is in the FX exchange. So obviously there's the second example, the second, let's say, model. So you can go, for example, to UK or to Germany. In this situation, we are having the UK. You can travel to UK, you can schedule a meeting in a, let's say, Barclays or Lloyds or any other bank. Then you're going to have this bank verification. It obviously takes a lot of time, a lot of money to open a local account, but obviously it is some kind of the solution. But for example, our clients who were traveling to Germany, they were opening an account for almost 6 months, which is quite long. So there is, let's say, our solution with one simple onboarding process, which is the KYC/AML. You can onboard into Ebury, and from the one cash management platform, you can have an access to currently 11 foreign exchange. We are covering not only euros, British pound, but also, let's say, sometimes we call it exotic currencies, but more of them are like local currencies. So if you're having a plans, for example, to sell on Amazon or any other marketplace in, for example, US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, we are covering those currencies as well. And everything is actually from one, we can call it one-stop shop. So from the one registration, you can have an access to all of those accounts. And basically, we are the part who is going to make the FX exchange for you. We're going to collect those funds. We will send those funds to your account in whatever destination you want. So to sum it up, I don't know if you were familiar with it, because we are going to a lot of conferences and there is all the time a lot of questions asking to us how is that even possible, and most of the people didn't even realize that there is this double FX exchange because of the IBAN. This is really crucial, and in my opinion, you should check maybe with your accountant or with the CFO, with the finance director. You should double check if it is actually happening for you, because it all, as I mentioned, depends also on the marketplace, because this system, it not works 100% to all of the marketplaces. But it's really worth to check it out. if you're just not paying too much from the FX conversion. And yeah, that's it. So quite fast. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for